The Nigerian equities market is continuing with its positive run, impacted by gains recorded in medium and large cap stocks. Emeka Onyeka, Securities Trader at Norrenberger Securities, joins me now for more market updates. Emeka, thank you for taking the time out to join us today.
Thank you very much for having me, Esther.
Now we're seeing mid to and large cap stocks sustaining the momentum 12 days into the new year. But talk to us about what investors are looking forward to. We know that at some point there probably will be some kind of a correction or some profit taken. At what point do you expect that to happen?
So currently, if you look at what the market has been doing, you've experienced a little bit of price pullback, and also we are also anticipating that most of the companies will actually be releasing their quarter results, and also most investors will also be positioning based on earnings, particularly for business, for banking, for the banking stocks. We've seen a lot of momentum in terms of how they've performed over the years based on their good results. We actually anticipate that their dividends will be quite attractive, which can actually restore the confidence of investors. However, we've seen, based on the trading activities flow of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, we've been able to see some recovery in terms of the market all share index. We've seen it increase to 0.55%. And this has been largely driven by large cap stocks like Delta Nigeria, and we'll be able to see some position around it. So hopefully we believe that going forward in terms of the elections that we're actually approaching the next month, we believe to see this particular market sentiment still upstick to this point before the elections.
Now, from a dividend yield perspective and perhaps also PE ratio, what stocks are on your radar at this point, and perhaps for investors also?
So most of the stocks that are actually on my radar, like I've said earlier on, one is the banking sector. We've seen...
I meant specific stocks.
Specific stocks in terms of like Zenith, for instance. We've seen the performance over the last quarter, within the quarter 3 and quarter 4 last year. And also we've seen how they've performed. So in terms of their yields, given the fact that we've seen how the inflation has actually gone up, given the fact that investors can actually take advantage of the dividend yield to actually leverage on the inflation and also position them for the earnings that will be coming up later this quarter. So I believe that Zenith Bank is actually a good stock going forward for any investors who would like to take advantage or take positions in this particular equities.
Well, we've talked about mid and large cap stocks. What about, I don't know if we still, conversations are still being had about those stocks, penny stocks, the small caps with perhaps good re-entry levels for investors who are shopping around for bargain stocks. Any names come to mind?
What I would say concerning penny stocks, one of the major challenges will be as a result of liquidity inflow, in the sense that trying to get more inclusion into those particular penny stocks. But we can actually see that most of them, based on their results, we can actually see that they can be able to or really outperform any market sentiment that actually comes into the market. So for penny stocks, for me, I would say that it's actually looking at their fundamentals before you actually make such investments, and also considering the liquidity within that space, so that you can be able to understand what actually drives it, and also you need to take positions based on either of their earnings or maybe on their corporate action that comes out.
And what is your forecast for market performance for Q1? Some analysts have told us that they're expecting January to be a good month for the market, but for Q1, what are your expectations?
So for my expectation for Q1 going forward, we are likely to experience One, earnings period. We'll see most of investors trying to take positions into good dividend paying stocks. And also, we are going to kind of experience some certain level of market sentiment going forward during the elections, because over the years, like take for instance for 2019, we've seen how the market actually have reacted based on election sentiments. But going forward concerning these particular elections, we've seen the individuals who are going to partake to take position in these seats. We have market individuals that whoever comes into this seat has a way of influencing the leadership and also the direction of the market. So I have envisaged that going forward, that the elections is going to have a very good impact, and what we're actually seeing right now, based on the activities that are very positive right now in the market, it will continue to grow before the elections.